It's day 27 of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and this is what the country looks like in many different places. The focus on day 27 is on the city of Mariupol, the city of Kharkiv, and the southern port city of Kherson. And remember that our eyes are never off Ukraine's capital city of Kiev, which from three directions has been encircled by the Russian army, but Kiev is continuing to stand strong, has not fallen so far to Russian forces. Nearly a month since this operation began, since this invasion began, since the Russian forces have increased their numbers and the intensity of their attacks. I'm joined live from Kiev, right here on India Today, by Markian Lubkivskyi. He's advisor to the Ukrainian defense minister. He's a senior official in the government of Ukraine. Thank you very much, Markian, for joining me here on India Today. My first question to you, Markian, you are the advisor to the defense minister in Ukraine. You are in Kiev right now. We've seen over 27 days the increasing amounts of damage that have been done to different cities. The focus is now also on Mariupol, Kharkiv, where a lot of damage has been done. I want your opening comments on where you see the situation currently on day 27 of this invasion.
So, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be with India today. Thank you for covering the situation in Ukraine. So, unfortunately, this morning was not so safe for the people who live in Kiev. An air raid has been announced in Kiev already 4 times. So Kiev is under attack. Huge explosions, loud explosions were heard in the city center. So due to latest information, Mariupol is becoming new Aleppo. This is the city without water, without energy, without electricity. So, and for your information, that was the city of 400,000 people. A lot of them are trying to escape from the surrendered Mariupol, but Russians are shooting on people, on innocent Ukrainians who are leaving that city, trying to escape from the area which are under attack. It is terrible. It's absolutely horrible. This is something we never expected and we never met in our history. But we will survive. We are standing strong in Kiev. It's not possible for aggressor to take our capital. Situation in Kharkiv is also very hard. So we are trying to establish so-called humanitarian corridors to bring our people from there. But Russians are shooting on us. They are killing our people.
Markian, speaking specifically about Kiev, you're saying that Kiev is standing strong, it is well defended, but like you just said, air raid sirens have gone off in Kiev earlier today. Our team on the ground, our reporters on the ground have been showing the missile and rocket attacks in residential neighborhoods of Kiev, the suburban areas like Irpin and Bucha and places like this. Can you tell us what's happening in Kiev right now? How much damage has taken place? How close are the Russian forces? Could things turn in Kiev?
So Kiev is fine. We are not still surrendered by Russians. There is the opportunity for people to come to Kiev and to go back. So, but unfortunately, the enemy is standing only 25, 30 kilometers from the city center, launching missiles. So it's hard to say what are the damages. We are now checking the number of casualties, but Kiev is under attack this morning also. So they are shooting on the facilities of civilian infrastructure. Can you imagine that already 120 kids were killed in this war? So they are attacking us without any respect to the rules of the war. So, and this is some kind of genocide of my people and my country.
What do it's almost 1 month since this invasion began, Markian. Many people believe that the Russian army and Putin have underestimated, they've miscalculated the kind of defense that they would be faced with when they came in. 1 month is a very long time for a superpower like Russia, which wanted to dominate and control Ukraine. Do you believe that the next few days could prove to be decisive? Because, in many ways, Russia will want to show that it has achieved something in Ukraine, because it looks bad after 1 month to not have anything to show to the world.
Exactly. So you might know that the intention of and the will of Putin was to take Kiev in 3-4 days, and he never succeeded in that. So we have still enough power to protect our people and our capital. So due to last information, we heard Russians already lost 15,000 their soldiers in Ukraine, and a huge amount of tanks, helicopters and aircrafts. So this war will cost them a lot, already costs.
The cost is a lot on both sides. There are many questions over who's going to repair the huge amount of damage that's been done to your very beautiful cities, Markian. But my question now also is on President Biden, who is headed to Poland in the next couple of days. Poland was supposed to be one of the countries which could have helped in some way with fighter jets. That has become one of the biggest talking points between Ukraine and NATO, that there is no no-fly zone that has been imposed. There is a lot of air activity that is still currently happening from the Russian side. The Ukrainians have, your country has put up a very effective air defense, against a superior power. But what is your hope from President Biden when he is in Poland?
So we are really very grateful to every country which are providing support to Ukraine, including United States, Great Britain, our European neighbors.
Yeah.
The situation is really not so easy for us, because we expect also every day that Belarusian army is going to join Russians in their attack to Ukraine. Yeah. So that's why the position, the approach of our Polish neighbors is crucial also. We will protect ourselves. We will win in this war. I have no any doubt. But we really expect that our partners will provide us with the weapons, with the aircrafts, with the anti-air systems to protect us from the air. Our army is very efficient on the ground, but unfortunately we are not protected from the air. So the closed sky initiative was not realized. We were asking our partners to close the sky over Ukraine. That never happened. But now our demand is, and our request is, to provide us with the weapons with which we can protect ourselves from the air.
Markian, my final question to you. President Zelensky has addressed your country and addressed the world almost on a daily basis. We watch his videos every day that he puts out. What is his current situation? Because from the outside, he is the most hunted man right now. The beginning of this war seemed to the outside world like Putin wants to remove Zelensky and put someone else in. What is your view of that? How is President Zelensky doing? How safe is he? And is his ouster the main objective?
Yeah, but President Zelensky now is most protected person in the world. We are protecting him, Ukrainian people and Ukrainian army. President Zelensky is staying in Kiev together with his government and with the parliament. Everybody is working on his place. We are really looking forward to get more support from the world. And regarding that, I'd like to ask your government that we really expect from the friendly Indian people. A lot of them studied in Ukraine.
Yes.
A lot of them have relatives here, friends. Please say your word to Russians. Say your word to the world. We're really looking forward to see and to hear your response to this absolutely unacceptable aggression towards my country.
Markian, your voice is going to millions of Indians here, including people in the government, who are watching your words on India's #1 news network. My final question to you, Markian, is, Ukrainians, President Zelensky himself have often talked about a possible face-to-face meeting between President Zelensky and President Putin. Some are seeing that as something that might actually break the ice and, bring some kind of a compromise, because the peace talks have been on between the two countries. There have been small, ceasefires that have taken place, but nothing has qualitatively moved forward. Are you also seeing that it's possible? Is it even possible in this atmosphere for Zelensky and Putin to come face to face?
Sure. And that was the initiative of President Zelensky. He spoke in his speeches a couple of times, and he asked for that kind of meeting. He's ready to meet Putin and to discuss all issues to stop the war. You probably know that now negotiations are ongoing on the level of two delegations, Russian and the Ukrainian. So recently, Minister Dmytro Kuleba, Minister for Foreign Affairs, met Russian Minister Lavrov, but without any results. So we are looking forward for that meeting, and I think that meeting between two presidents can bring us a lot. And the main important thing is the peace.
Markian is advisor to the Ukrainian Defense Minister. We very much appreciate your time and your words here on India Today. This is 27 days of non-stop coverage of a war that's taking place in your country, and it's India's #1 news story. So that is just to tell you that we are totally committed to this big conflict story that's playing out in the heart of Europe. That was the advisor to the Ukrainian Defense Minister. Just another sign of our commitment to get you the top voices from inside Ukraine as well as inside Russia.